toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So UCLA's offense takes the field for the first time today. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the...
He's going for it all. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Rides the back on the option to give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bruins will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Cox. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Right on the money. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Good right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
So North Texas offense will go to work for the first time today. Out of the gun, the inside give. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Got a man. It's Martin. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called.
3 yards, First down for the offense after that penalty. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on second down. Got his man. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
North Texas really has it going on offense. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. Just outside the red zone, first and 10 from the 21. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. It's caught. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. That's caught. It's off. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Quarterback will keep it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Bruins come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They turn to the passing game on third and short. A strike downfield. Oh, out of space. He's at, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UCLA.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got it in the middle, it's Alexander. Turning it on. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. He the offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. North Texas facing 4th down. They had time to talk it over in the break. Let's see what they dial up. He wants to throw it. Buying some time as he moves left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Mean Green. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He is going. nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
What a great job tackling that time by the quarterback. Out on an island by himself. It's just him and the pitchman one-on-one. The offense is trying to go option. They get it out to their playmaker in space. But this guy is good at covering, and he's good at tackling. And he showed it to you right there.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
He gets a block. Touchdown, North Texas. Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pump up. This guy got a lot of that pump, and see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed, you can see the wheels, and you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Matthews. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Corralled and brought down by the defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He's going to get loose. Hits him with a stiff arm. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it and still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Into the end zone. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it 1 more yard to get it in. The quarterback sneak, looking to eke out a few yards. Sneaks it in. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Complete to start this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Matthews. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He'll throw on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. He'll start this drive going to the air. Going to take a shot at this DB. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Huge play puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. He splits the uprights. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man down the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw for it. He wants to go deep. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. And the Bruins will boot it away to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap in a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense, you got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football, you're going to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
The Mean Green with a ton of green to cover here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. What he was thinking on that play. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
On third down, he drops to throw. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Here's the pressure. The sure hands, it's Matthews. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on third and long. Under fire.
In this offense, man, here in the second half, they give up another sack, and they're just not as crisp. Like first half, it felt like they were in a good rhythm. Nice job by this defense. After half, coming out with some adjustments that has confused this offense.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And the Bruins will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Sling him to the ground. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quick strike complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense have had some bright moments. They've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. North Texas started this drive in the shadow of its own end zone, but now they've moved out, got a little something cooking. Moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Punch it out of the air. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. The Mean Green hoping they got the perfect call to convert on 4th down as we open the final stanza. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Mean Green hoping they got the perfect call to convert on 4th down as we open the final stanza. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting? The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Got his man quickly. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback. He makes a sure tackle. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Bruins decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. The sweet feet buy a little time. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Hansen. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back. He's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. North Texas really has it going on offense. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Throwing right. It's caught. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
The running back has it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice game on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Got it! He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on theirs. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mean Green. And that might be a dagger. They push the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Wants to go up top on first down. The screen, he can go. At the 40, there he goes. Turns it on down the left side. Pass attempt, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UCLA! And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Pocket breaking down. Dances away. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the fourth quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. Got his man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep. Not able to connect there.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Under fire. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Now looking to throw back to the middle. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. UCLA will go back to work on offense.
And the offense goes for the knockout punch. They wanted to get the first down, run out this clock, take the dub. Now their defense is going to have to come out and step up big for them and make sure they don't give up any points.
He'll start this drive firing. Complete with conviction on the crosser. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Cox. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here's a heat. Got a first down. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Shaw. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Takes it from the gun on third down. Finds his man. It's Cox. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. Gotta find a completion on this one. Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.